Today we're going to be doing a comparison of really an extreme test in regards to the 2021 Ford Bronco soft top versus the 2021 Bronco hard top. Now, what do they sound like on the road in extreme conditions? So I've covered this going through slush with actually even snow, a bit of ice, and some slush on the roof of the soft top. And oddly, there was actually a huge surprise in actually the acceleration sound in between the two vehicles. I found that actually quite odd, but one's a wild track Sasquatch, another one is a Badlands. Both are 2.7 liter V6 engines, so you will get to hear some acceleration noises. If you haven't gotten your Bronco yet, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by that. But I'm hoping that this video really helps you out. If you're on the fence and you're currently waiting on your hard top, and you're thinking, could I live with a soft top? Well, this is going to be the video for you. So without any further ado, let's just jump right in, get right to that video. But before we do that, I just want to present myself in case you're new to the channel. I'm Johnny from Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, and I would really appreciate it if you could take just a moment to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this, because really the goal of this channel is really to answer all the unsolved and properly cover all the difficult questions. I want to help you out, make sure you get the right vehicle, you purchase your vehicle the right way, you get a good deal, you don't get taken advantage of. So I'm here to help. We're going to jump right in, starting off with the 2.7 liter V6 wild track. So of course that means it has Sasquatch, and let's get right into this. Okay, so here's the 2.7 liter wild track. It's got 35-inch tires. Now, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I can definitely hear some slight noise from those 35-inch tires. But as you saw when we went over the little bridge division in the road, no left-right wobble in the steering wheel. This thing with the front independent suspension is very solid. Now, we're just going to go by this truck right here to really give you an idea of what it sounds like with the hard top. Pretty good sound deadening. Not bad at all. Now let's switch over to the soft top in extreme conditions as promised. So as you can tell right here, it is a lot noisier. It's most of the noise is coming from that back window. Some of the noise is actually coming from the top roof. I'll show that to you right here. You can see the wind just kind of vibrating the top roof. Now that does cause some minimal noise. It's if you don't listen to the radio, you might not like this. You don't have to listen to the radio that loud. Volume 8 or 10, you don't hear this at all. So you really got to listen to the radio and love music if you're going to be buying a soft top, especially if you're going to be driving in conditions like this pretty often. Now, even if I didn't listen to music, with how much I love this vehicle, I can definitely tolerate and put up with the sound of the soft top. I can deal with it. Hopefully you can deal with it too, because going soft top is a way to get your Bronco a whole lot faster. Now, things that have occasionally bothered me with the soft top, not much. And once you get the hang of putting the roof back on when it's completely off, it's no big deal. And what is great about the soft top is you can rip back from those two clamps up top. You can just have your roof 3/4 open and just really be enjoying the sun. If you happen to have a flash storm, you can close your top within about 8 seconds, whereas that hard top, that wild track hard top, if you take your top off, even if you leave your back section on, the middle section is one piece. You're not going to take that with you wherever you go. And what's that going to cause? Well, if it starts raining, you and your partner are probably going to be getting wet. Now, I just want to point out, I do love the marine grade vinyl. It is amazing. It's standard on Badlands and Black Diamond, and it is a real treat that Ford throws this at us, because these seats are extremely comfortable and I love the material. But the back window you don't see a whole lot out of, but you can still see headlamps. So let's just, people's lights in the back, you can still see them. Let's get back to the studio now. So we got to see both tops, and as you saw in the video, the 2.7 liter without a modified exhaust in that wild track sounded incredible. And it's odd, it's the same engine. So I'm thinking in my soft top, I don't quite have it sounding quite as incredible, probably because my soft top is making a good amount of noise. Now, do I dislike the soft top? No, not at all. I actually like the soft top enough that we're going to be getting a second soft top Bronco. We're going to be getting an Outer Banks and of course another 2.7 liter. Absolutely love that twin turboed V6. So really looking forward to that. It's going to be an Outer Banks with Sasquatch, and it'll actually have the high package on it. So all the things that I was too cheap to get the first time, well, I'm now getting my Bronco the right way. And that's why I'm here, doing this channel. I'm very thankful to be able to help you out, help you help you all not make the same mistakes I made. So I cheaped out on my first Bronco, and I'm getting it right the second time. I don't feel getting a hard top is a necessity. Now, if I often drove in wet weather, and if I didn't enjoy listening to the radio, if I was the type of driver that just can't stand listening to music, well, the hard top would obviously be a better choice. So if you're that type of driver, if you're not going to be listening to the radio, you probably should get a hard top. Now, here's an idea. If you're still thinking that a hardtop's going to hold you back for many more months, and well, we saw it with my Badlands Bronco. I was real far on the list, and when I switched to a soft top, I jumped right up, had one of the first Broncos, got it, it arrived the 10th of September. And had I actually switched 3 weeks earlier, I would have had it much earlier as well. But here's the thing. All new Broncos now, I think it was as of right around the early September, the Broncos being built now all have the wiring and the plumbing, so that if you do switch to a hardtop, everything's ready, good to go. You'll be ready to put the pedal to the metal, and some of the tops that are coming out are actually quite incredible. I actually prefer them over the stock, the factory top from Webasto, because one, you'll be able to get painted tops. Two, if you don't get a painted top, well, you could always get an aftermarket top and wrap it. And one of the most exciting things I've seen so far is a glass top. So I'll try to put that off to the side right here so you can see what that looks like. But a full glass roof, and then neons on the inside. I don't find it tacky. I kind of really like it, and if you don't, well, you just don't have to turn on the interior lights, but the glass roof looks amazing. So aftermarket is going to bring us some incredible roofs. So I wouldn't be getting a second soft top if I didn't truly believe what I'm saying here. That's the proof. You'll see it on the channel. You'll see my soft top coming up. I did really like the hard top though. The hard top inside, I felt like I was pretty much in a regular SUV. Now the sound deadening wasn't, there was a little bit more noise, and that's normal to be expected on a vehicle which you can completely take the roof off. You could, with these hybrid vehicles, you could call them, not hybrid in the sense of electric and gas mix, but in the sense of, a vehicle that's capable of some very extreme off-roading and still having it, completely roadworthy and actually a really great drive on the road. That independent front suspension that Ford put in is absolutely fantastic. I am truly loving the ride and the drive on my Bronco, and I'm not a very big fan of the drive on a Jeep. I've driven Jeeps, I've owned Jeeps, and actually had a 1991 Jeep Grand Cherokee with a little bit of lift and some bigger tires, and was disappointed to find out that driving 2018 or 2019 Jeep didn't feel that much different. Now, of course, not if you go towards Grand Cherokee. The Grand Cherokees now are very smooth. They've got a nice ride, but I'm talking about, the off-roading Jeep, if you get a Gladiator or whatnot. But either way, let's not go there. Let's stick to the Ford Bronco talk. And the Ford Bronco is a fantastic vehicle. It just eats up all the bumps. You barely feel a thing, but it's a hybrid vehicle in the sense that it's a mixture of two types of vehicles, and the end result is there is a little bit of compromise. And on the soft top, if you don't listen to music, you're going to find it a huge compromise, because you definitely hear the roof. Not so much that you can't talk inside the vehicle, but really enough to be bothersome. Now keep in mind that, on dry roads, the vehicle does make a lot less noise. And the 33-inch tires on the Badlands are pretty much dead silent, so that helps too. But here's a little tidbit. So So that's what it sounds like when you're driving with the roof open. Now tires, like I said, make a difference. The 35s, I had someone who's had a Jeep for 7 years say that they didn't hear the tires at all. Well, that wasn't accurate. You do hear the tires slightly, but those 35s are pretty incredible, very impressive for 35s. And do keep in mind that my Badlands doesn't have the extra sound deadening. So you see the hood here, it doesn't have that, insulation blanket to keep things quiet underneath the hood. And if you do get a hardtop, remember, you don't have to spend all your money. You can do some things yourself and pasting on, gluing on some carpet to your hardtop if you don't have the extra sound deadening on the hardtop is a cheap and inexpensive solution. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here for solutions and I'm here to help. So if I have done so far, please hit that like button and subscribe. I hope this has been helpful. My goal here is to help you out, and I want to take a moment. It's Thanksgiving weekend, and I want to thank you all for liking and subscribing. You're really helping to propel, well, you're the reason this channel gets to continue. So thank you so very much. It's the reason why I can get myself a second Bronco and get to do, hopefully some content off-road with 2 Broncos. So that's going to be exciting, and I want to sort of hand the direction of the channel over to you, the community. So I'm going to be posting out a little questionnaire if you want to fill out, knowing that, for the next videos, should I try to focus in on getting, some off-road content for the Bronco now that there's snow on the trails and in the fields? Or if you'd like more Maverick content, or should I stick to reviewing a new vehicle, such as possibly King Ranch Expedition? So let me know what you think, what you'd like. I'm here to help, and I hope that you all have a fantastic week. I hope you get to put the pedal to the metal, and I wish you all more cars and more power. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.